Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Welcome inside the Arrington Ice Arena as it's game 2 of a 2-game series between the visiting Ocelots of Schoolcraft College coming in to play the Adrian College Bulldogs. It's ACHA Men's Division II hockey action on ACTV. Hello and welcome inside the AIA. Joining me in the booth today is Dakota Clift. My name is Sean Whitmer, and we have an exciting matchup here today. It is a top 15 matchup in the Central region of ACHA Division II hockey. As I mentioned, Bulldogs coming in, they are ranked number 14, while the Ocelots are number 4, mind you. That will be an exciting turn of events. Yesterday, Ocelots were able to come out victorious on their home ice, 10-2. Bulldogs looking to bounce back. This just being the 4th matchup all time. And despite the Ocelots being ranked number 4, still a very young program over there. And the Bulldogs have a little bit more experience under their belt, as the Ocelots don't have a player older than a sophomore as far as grade level goes. Clift, how you feeling coming into today's contest?
Feeling pretty good. Bulldogs obviously fell short last night, but looking to bounce back here at home. Definitely something that they don't want to lose. It is a second game, especially coming back to the AIA, and definitely want to try and bounce back to continue to build on their great season so far.
Of course, the Bulldogs having to bounce back from last night's contest. Who's the player for the Dogs that we really need to keep an eye out on today?
That will be Basil Cook.
Of course, one of their top offensive weapons. Cook has been phenomenal all season. We've seen him pull off some fantastic goals as he's tallied 16 on the season. He's also gotten 9 assists for a total of 25 points. Of course, these are the numbers as of yesterday, not including yesterday's contest for the updates. And on the flip side, the Ocelots are going to lean on their star man, Clift. Who are the Ocelots going to be looking at heavily today?
They're going to be looking to feed Logan Tripp. Logan Tripp's had a great year so far. He's got 27 goals, 18 assists for a total of 45 points. So definitely who the Ocelots are going to look to feed and get going early in this game.
He's also attributed 3 power play goals, 1 shorthanded goal, and he's had 16 penalty minutes on this season, as Herman will be starting in net for the Bulldogs. Here, their senior netminder, alongside Artega, rocking number 3 and the A on his sweater. Friel will be starting with him. Clark rocking the C on his sweater, alongside Greg O'Bricky. And the final starter for the Bulldogs is the freshman rocking number 4, Tyler Milazzo, as we will step aside for the national anthem. Don't go anywhere as you are watching men's ACHA Division II hockey action on ACTV.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
To become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
We're back from the national anthem. Of course, Dakota Clift and myself, Sean Whitmer, we get prepared for this matchup inside the AIA. It's day 2 of a 2-game series and a top 15 matchup. On the face-off circle for the Ocelots, it'll be Landon West, the freshman, facing off against Greg O'Bricky. Ocelots will win it and play it back. Long pass, tipped just in front of the blue line. Chasing after it into the corner is Owen McGowan. Spun pass back to McGowan. Clark takes it away. He's got Milazzo running out in front of him. He'll dump it in. He'll dump and chase, but right on net, it's covered up. Nolan Brown, the freshman netminder, in net for the Ocelots. Smart play there to cover that one. O'Bricky gets knocked off the spot After the Ocelots win the face-off, Bulldogs just trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Milazzo traps it well. It gets flipped forward. Picked up by Clark. Cross-ice pass. Physicality already starting to mount as the Ocelots bringing the tempo early. Clark with a rebound shot and a nice save there by Brown. Bricky tries to dump it back in. It gets kicked away. As now Herman will cover it up on the other end.
Lots of action early here for both goalies in the first couple minutes of this game already. The rebound shot there from Clark, and then the dump down there for Brown as well, and then Herman also getting one.
Of course, Alex Herman, the most experience in net for any of the goaltenders for the Bulldogs. This puck looking for a breakout. Gets scooped up by Eichner. Skates in, catches Herman, and it was loose in the crease there for a moment. I don't think Herman was aware where it was. Harper applying pressure. Skating forward with it is Zolka. He'll have to dump it, going for the chase. Hutchison takes a hack at it. It's played back. Harper picks it up. Nice pass. Finding Kruger. Has to fight through a little bit of physicality. Gets picked up by Weborg. His shot blocked. Potts. Nice forecheck there. And a broken stick. Looks like they're going to call tripping on Potts. And a correction on the signal there from official Jonesy. He switched it to a slash, which I think is the proper call. Early indication was a tripping, which just didn't seem correct in the situation there. Potts served 22 penalty minutes before this series. Dump off pass on the blue line. Cross ice feed. Now sent in, kicked away by Herman, and cleared out of the zone. Racing up ice. Spin pass back. Scarlett passes it over, looking back for Scarlett in front of the cage and broken up. Tripp passes back to the blue line. Return to Tripp. He takes a shot that finds some plexi. It's picked back up, looking for Tripp. Now they'll give it back, and it's a glove save by Herman despite the traffic in front.
Yeah, great job tracking the puck there by Herman. A lot of bodies in front of the net. Watched it all the way in. Great save there.
It's a lot of action there for Dumont and Tripp working together. 28 and 26. Tripp, one of two players with the C on his sweater. This gets dumped under the red line. Now back up top, swinging it around. Gets returned to West. Swung over. Can't find the cage. Up top to West. He rifles one, kicked aside. Fighting into the corner is Eichner. He's got Kruger all over him. He'll go underneath. Now playing it around. Takes an odd hop. Stays behind the cage. Back to Eichner. Now West with the pass. Faking the one-time look. Eichner, cross ice feed. Finds McGowan. Playing patient. West, one-timer into the body of Herman.
Lots of puck moving early from the Ocelots, trying to find any opening they can to try and get one on goal on Alex Herman here. Something that they want to do is get ahead early, that way they can continue to build on their lead.
It's already 8 shots on goal that Herman has had to see so far. It's played back. McGowan Little stick lift there. Keeping it on his stick is Bose. As it gets loose, spin shot. Gets kicked underneath the red line. Potts immediately coming back into the action. O'Bricky will clear the zone. Bose sends it down. It's played into the neutral zone, but stolen away. Green getting really aggressive down there in the corner, as Green will almost score an own goal, trying to get it back behind the cage, looking for O'Bricky as a whistle will sound. I believe we might be having another player go to the box. This time it's looking like it's an Ocelot. And it will be number 13, Trevor Townsend, the sophomore forward. Mentioned in our pre-show, there is not a player above a sophomore in class on this Schoolcraft team. This one wraps the boards, finds the netting, and we will stay in the Bulldogs' offensive zone.
Little note on Townsend, these are his first penalty minutes recorded for the season so far, so not somebody that gets penalized a whole lot, so definitely a little off the course for him. Bulldogs definitely want to capitalize here, try and get ahead early.
Clark looking to win the face-off. He gets it back to the point. Rifled in by Carper and goes up and over the iron. Playing behind. McNamara can't handle it. Carper on the blue line. He has Ortega, but he'll go with a backside pass to Clark. Into the slot. Cook can't handle it. Trying to clear it. Carper keeps it alive. Spin shot. Goes back behind the cage. McNamara gets fought off. Cook steals it away. Racing around is Cook, playing with patience. Send one towards the net. Hit the back of the boards. Carper dancing. Takes a sharp angle shot. Caught the mask, and the mask fell off there.
Bulldogs doing a great job so far, trying to find open lanes, make open lanes, trying to get an early shot on goal here against Nolan Brown. That way they can get ahead early, kill any momentum that the Ocelots have from last night. That way they can try and build off of it and then win this game tonight.
Want to add a quick note on why there's no one higher than a sophomore for this team. It is a 2-year public community college out of Livonia, Michigan, so sophomore is the highest it gets for them. This is played in front. His song, pass across, shot, glove save. It was Desmadrill trying to start the scoring early for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs starting to get a lot of looks here, trying to make Nolan Brown have one mistake. That one gets by him, and they get an early goal here.
Desmadrill won the faceoff for a moment, but it's cleared down by the Ocelots. Herman will play it in front of his crease, and he'll play it behind for Sean Potts. Getting pressured. Finding a man. Tucker takes a poke at it, but stopped all momentum for a moment. Great defense right now on the ice for Andrew Evans. This gets played around. It's picked up by Gray. Cross ice feed. Back to Gray in the slot. His shot gets blocked. As they're not going to pass this up, it's a 2-on-1 for the moment. Desmadrill trailing to help. Desmadrill cuts off the attempt, but his stick got a little high. And it will be high sticking. Looked like he might have caught Evans in the neck area. So that will bring us to 4-on-4 for the next 17 seconds, and the Ocelots will be on the power play.
Bulldogs struggling early with getting penalized and hoping that it doesn't come back to bite them.
O'Bricky on the face-off dot. One back and shot just over the iron. Had some heat on that one. Friel, nice forecheck. D-to-D pass. Return to Eichner. His shot will score.
Yeah, great shot by Eichner. Just snuck it right past the glove side of Herman. Not a whole lot Herman could do other than try and get a glove on it, but I don't know if he ever really saw a whole lot of puck.
Yeah, as that will end the power play there. They were fortunate that didn't come when it was still 4-on-4. Otherwise, it had a chance to grab 2. Gets flipped down. Eichner plays it with a backhand hack. And now up into the netting on the other side of the ice. That was Owen McGowan. Played it a little too high.
I want to say that the goal there was a little bit of a blessing in disguise for the Bulldogs, as this Ocelots team strives when it comes to power plays. They have several players over 3 goals in power play.
This gets played down near the penalty box area. Milazzo getting physical with McGowan. Arteaga picks it up, dumps it off, takes a big hit. Friel flips it off the glass. It stays alive. Some active sticks, almost a tripping. Clark will kick it out of the defensive zone for the Bulldogs. Diving and almost a tabletop there into the bench area of the Bulldogs. As attacking back, McGowan sends one, kicked away by Herman. Arteaga can't do much. McGowan picks it up. This one's still loose, goes into the corner. Arteaga will grab it, fending off McGowan. This gets dumped back underneath. McGowan will be the first one there. Stolen away by McNamara. McNamara with a nice windmill move around one defender before it finally gets taken away. Cross ice feed, big physicality by the bench area so far throughout this first period. Potts getting aggressive. It's fed in and kicked underneath from Scarlett. This one off the iron and stays out. Herman kicks it away. It was a chance at a rebound there by Tripp. This will go underneath. Hutchison tries to get it to clear the zone. Hutchison can't get it to clear as it's trapped. This one gets sticked up and over the cage of Herman. Potts plays it behind for Hutchison. Hutchison rides the glass, hits the official. Tucker comes away with it. Tucker has 2 to beat. He'll keep it wide. Trying to keep it on the backhand. He'll play it into the slot. McNamara couldn't get there in time. Hutchison has it run up on him, but plays good enough defense to get it out of there. It's great stick work in the offensive zone with the takeaway from Townsend. Keeping the play alive. Now Carper. Can't keep it on his toe. Gray plays it off the boards. Guibord tried to dump and chase. Bulldogs playing a little frantic right now. Puck gets cleared by the Ocelots. Pass into the slot. Green with good defense. Had help from Kruger on the backside. Carper with a check from behind. Now Townsend, play it back. Guibord attacking. Gray will scoop up this puck. Janis all over the place for the Ocelots. 9:50 remaining in the first period. Bulldogs only able to get 3 shots on goal so far, but a big hit there from Carper has an Ocelot down on the ice. Carper sends one in, finds the boards. The Ocelot that was down for a moment was Zolka. He's back up and in play now. Skates on and offside called there.
Going to be a very needed break here for this Bulldogs team, especially Alex Herman in goal, seeing 17 shots so far in this first period.
As it'll be a neutral zone draw. Desmadro facing off against Zolka. Good to see him stay on the ice. Friel dumps it down. Just out there playing into the boards. Zolka attacks, tries to get one into the slot, but a little sloppy, and the whistle will sound for I believe it was hooking. No, they'll say holding. Yep, it'll be holding. 2 minutes there, as we'd like to remind you to stay connected with all the action by following at Adrian College TV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at Adrian College TV today. It's played back. Eichner, who scored the first goal, passes into the slot. It's a power play situation. That's how Eichner already scored one, as it's Friel in the box for the Bulldogs. Passed over to the wing. Glove saved by Herman.
Seemed like that shot was a little mishit. Not a whole lot of power behind it for the shot that it was trying to be. Just kind of wobbled through the air, and Herman made a great did a great job watching it all the way in.
Can't take your eye off the puck, as it's a good job clearing it there by Potts. Potts, one of the co-captains for the Bulldogs. McGowan skates forward. As Gowan will recover the loose puck, he'll pass underneath the red line. Looking for an open man, and the shot will score. It's Landon West, as the Ocelots go up 2-0 on back-to-back power play goals.
Great job setting up the shot for West. Got the puck down low, moved it back up top, found the bottom corner of the net. Not a whole lot Herman could do there.
Tired because all his teammates are trying to create traffic in front to block those shots, but they're also taking away the lines of sight for Herman. Gets played back. Gray finds Gleeboard. Now Carper racing down the ice. He'll dump it underneath the red line. And Carper gets physical into the board. Stolen away by McNamara. Sharp angle shot is saved. Looked like it was off the mask. Carper gets physical once more. McNamara comes out with it. Tries to play it into the slot. It gets broken away. Mind you, that's Kruger. We'll play it up into the netting.
Ocelot's playing a little bit of the equivalent of basketball full court. They're up in the Bulldogs' face the entire way.
Yeah, they're not giving them any room to breathe throughout this first period. Every single time they get into the offensive zone, it's all over them. As Hall wraps it around the boards. Pass into the slot looking for Hall. Gets broken up off the boards looking for Milazzo. It's back. Green handles it. Green's pass taken away. Hall racing forward. Kick saved by Herman. Milazzo can't handle it. Some physicality around that left side dot of Herman. Green gets put into the boards. Scrum building. It's caught out of the air. Now passed across. The shot comes in. Herman can't cover it up, but makes the save. It's still loose, and it gets cleared out of the zone by Milazzo. Now some physicality down on the other end. Looks like Gray got into a little bit of a tangle with one of the Ocelot captains, Logan Tripp, our player to watch coming into today. Racing ahead, Dumont, unmarked for the most part, but stolen away by Ortega, and a big hit. No arm raised, Ortega dumps it, cross ice, looking for the feed. Looks like Tripp will have to skate to the bench area, and not sure what the signal was there. Schoolcraft number 6 gonna go to the bench area. They're discussing what the official call is. It looked like the early indication was gonna be for elbowing, but
23 is going to the box.
23 is going to the box instead of 6. Correction, it was too many men on the ice. Thanks to our director, Owen Barber, a men's D3 hockey player, catches some things that we don't. It's always nice to have 3 sets of eyes looking at the ice. As Ortega looks to play it down, Cook sends it underneath. Clark, pass gets stolen away as now Carper flips it to Ortega, has to play it patient. He'll dump it into the far side corner. Clark applies the pressure. Carper can't make the toe drag on the blue line, trying to keep that puck in the offensive zone. Bulldogs need to start accumulating some shots on goal here. Ortega fakes the pass behind, getting a little back check there as that gets stolen away. And now it's a breakaway opportunity the other way for the Ocelots. Freder's shot, and it's a great save by Herman, but a whistle will come.
Great breakaway pass. Not entirely sure what the call was, but great job by Herman dropping down to his belly and doing everything he can to stop that puck from going in.
It's going to be a penalty shot here. Taking it will be Landon West. No, forgive me, it will be Dustin Freder. Couldn't see the 1 on his sweater. Freder takes it with patience, skating right down Broadway. Freder makes a move. The shot is saved by Herman.
A little bit of chirping from Herman there after the fact. Went out, poke checked the puck out. Freder was very head on. Tried giving a little deke, just didn't get Herman to bite.
Tried to keep it as simple as possible, but just didn't work for him, as it'll still be 5-on-4 in favor of the Bulldogs due to that being awarded a penalty shot. Goes up and over. Tucker played it forward. Now Tucker will retrieve it from behind the cage. Passes it off. Desmadrill pokes it back. Now it's Potts. Potts races ahead. He'll flip it, and it'll find the netting, so have ourselves another face-off. 4:53 remains here in the first period of play. 45 seconds remaining on the power play. It'll be Desmadrill on the face-off dot for the Bulldogs. And it looks like it'll be Zolka. Face-off won by the Bulldogs. Tucker couldn't handle it, but he'll steal it right back. Tucker plays it back to the point. Potts sends it underneath, takes a Bulldog bounce, and it's looking like we're going to have ourselves a Bulldog going to the sin bin here in a moment. And it'll be Sean Potts for slashing. Tell me if you've heard that one before.
Bulldogs got to play a little more disciplined here. Already down 2-0 early. You can't keep getting penalized and getting guys in the box. That's not going to help you out in this, especially with the fact that the Ocelots have already scored on the power play.
They've only scored on the power play. Their 2 goals both came from power play shots. The 5-on-4, they'll be on 4-on-4 for 27 seconds. If you're the Bulldogs, you have to kill off this 27 because if they can score within these first 27, they have a chance to grab 2 goals pretty quickly.
It's definitely not what you want to see if you're the Bulldogs.
It's played back. Good defensive stick there by Green. He'll steal it away. He'll just play keep away here for a moment. If you're Green, you're trying to kill as much clock as possible. Now O'Bricky will play it back, and that's exactly what the Bulldogs are going to do. They're going to try to kill off the 4-on-4 so that they can clear it for the 5-on-4. Green gets it, gets pressured. He'll pass it up. O'Bricky makes contact with it. That'll kill off the 4-on-4. O'Bricky with the back check. It's picked up. It's sent down by Gray. Gets played back, and Clark lets one rip. This one gets passed aside. Attacking, the pass into the slot. Saved by Herman, stolen away by Gray. This one blocked by Clark. And the Ocelots will reset. It's Bryce Scarlett who plays it over. Now Tripp back to Scarlett, can't handle it. Sent down by the Bulldogs. They'll make a change to bring in their second unit.
Great job by Clark there, showing why he's got the C on his chest, putting his body in front of the puck at all times.
Now playing it is Eichner. He scored 1 power play goal. He'll pass it across. It's back up top. This is how they've scored both. Eichner returns it up top. Some stick checks there from Guiborg. Shot from the sharp angle on the dot, gets past Herman.
Great bar down there, just absolute sniped. A lot of great puck movement here. Set up the pass just went right between his feet, and he was ready for it. Great job getting the one-time off, bar down right over Herman's head.
If you're Herman, you're going to be a little bit distraught right now. You've only given up 3 goals on 25 shots, and all 3 have come on the power play for the Ocelots. You just need your teammates to stay out of the box at this point.
Yeah, I definitely think that's something Herman's going to preach on in the locker room here between periods is we got to play more disciplined. I can't keep having to, defend the net 5-on-4 the entire game.
Little conference there with Ocelots coaching staff. Arteaga plays it into the neutral zone. Cook comes away with it, but he's got a army of Ocelots around him. Cook was making some moves for a moment. Now Carper with a shot. Takes a bounce and ends up on top of the net. That almost found some real estate over the head of Brown. And how would that have felt if you're Carper to steal one there in one of the most odd angles possible? That is the second power play goal of the game for Landon West. As McNamara plays in reverse, fighting for positioning. Bulldogs will come away with the puck. Cook ghosts, and Arteaga will flip it down for an icing.
On that last face-off, Carper got a little tangled up with West there. West wasn't too happy with it, but
sometimes that happens, though, and all you can do is just try to play through it. This face-off, one back, and that shot runs a little high into the head area of Arteaga. Racing back, dump off behind. Now Arteaga gets into the boards. Friel poking at it. Cook comes away, and his pass will almost come to us. I hope he knows we're not playing in this game. He might have seen Barber up here and decided to pass it to him. It's going to be Dombrowski on the face-off for the Bulldogs. One of the first times we're seeing him here today. Zolka skates underneath, trying to avoid Potts. Hutchison, some nice stick work. But the pass is left a little bit too long. Now Potts tries to cut it off. Dombrowski will come away with it. Gets physical into the boards. And Hutchison with a reversal there coming from Evans. Desmadrill, or mind you, Dombrowski. As this one gets kicked by Dombrowski. Keep it on his stick. 58 seconds remain. Dombrowski dancing. The extra skater playing well. Now Clark steals it away. Keeps the defender on his backside. Green rifles one into the body, and Brown makes the easy save.
Bulldogs are doing a great job breaking the pressure from the Ocelots. Just can't get anything to go. Getting some decent shots on goal, just not getting anything to get past Nolan Brown.
Face off now for the Bulldogs will be Greg O'Bricky. Goes in favor of the Ocelots. Skating around with it. Left a lot to be desired on that pass. And unable to take it back was Milazzo for a moment, but he will gain possession. Now Clark sends it over. This one gets dumped down underneath. Gray plays it into the boards. Physicality from Milazzo, but an awkward pass has the Ocelots having to reset. 10 seconds left in the first period. And the Ocelots will just kill this off as Herman will kick the shot aside to make their total tally 26-7. And the two defenders in green and gray, they have to be telling them that, you know, we got to stop these penalties happening, because that's all that's occurring right now. Everybody coming out to check on him, and if you're these Bulldog players, you understand that he might have gave up 3 goals, but all of them were on the power play, and that's partially on you.
Yeah, Herman's out there doing everything he can, trying to, keep everything out. But when you have guys in the penalty box all the time, there's not a whole lot you can do, especially when your guys are trying to, cause chaos, block shots. They also block your angles, like you said earlier, and you can't see the puck as well. So definitely something they got to do is clean up the penalties, try and limit those as much as humanly possible. But it's going to happen. You just have to capitalize and give Herman a chance to make the saves that you can make.
Yeah, and that's been the biggest aspect of it. We've seen Herman make the saves that he's supposed to make. It's been the power play that's really bitten the Bulldogs so far, as Herman has even made a penalty shot save in a breakaway situation. He's made saves. He's doing everything that he should be doing. But when you have an extra player on the ice, it's always going to be more difficult for your squad to come away and actually make the stop.
Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot that Herman can do other than do his best out there. Get his guys to try and, calm down. Get his guys to lock in. Stop, getting penalized as much as they are. That's the Bulldogs' biggest issue is penalties. They have a lot of guys over 30 minutes in the box so far this season. And that's just going to be a recipe for disaster, especially going into big games like this. And Schoolcraft is capitalizing on that. As we said, all 3 of their goals have come off of power play, and it shows that they're going to capitalize on the Bulldogs being a heavily penalized team. They're going to continue to thrive in that situation.
First period will end 3-0 in favor of the Ocelots as they lead the shots on goal tally 26-7. The Bulldogs need to clean some things up as the ice gets cleaned here before the second period. Don't go anywhere as you are watching men's ACHA Division II hockey action on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great, great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end.
Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights, every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
It's 3-0 in favor of the Ocelots as we get ready for the second period of play here inside the Arrington Ice Arena. Surface is all cleared and we're ready to get things back underway. All 3 goals scored back in the first period were power play goals for the Ocelots as the Bulldogs just struggled to stay out of the bin. Herm makes his way down to the far side of the ice as they switch directions here. Makes it a little bit harder to make that dump and change that the Bulldogs have relied on so heavily throughout that first period.
Yeah, Bulldogs use that a lot to try and get fresh legs on the ice, keep everybody going. That way they're not, constantly out of breath, constantly trying to play from behind in a sense and having less energy on the ice. Getting fresh guys on, trying to get that line to change around and get the momentum flipped.
As everybody will huddle up in front of the Bulldog bench area, have to imagine that coaching staff isn't going to be too happy with how many penalties they took as well. Gotta stay out of the sin bin here in the second.
The Bulldogs can't do that, then they're going to fall into a huge deficit here. 3 goals is manageable. Anything more than that's going to be a Hail Mary.
26 shots on goal for the Ocelots, 7 for the Bulldogs there in the first period of play. As the puck is dropped and we're back underway, O'Bricky couldn't break through as Ortega gets a steal there using the pitchfork. O'Bricky playing with aggression. Down in front of the penalty boxes as now it races underneath Ortega. First one there, but a scrum ensues into the corner. Diving clear out by Clark and a glove save. No, batted away, another bat away by Herman. Has to get back into his crease and he kicks the puck back into the corner. Bulldogs dump it down and it will be icing as it was just a last-ditched effort and only about 6 inches to the right of the crease. Otherwise, it would have been a shot on goal technically, and we would have been playing on.
Yeah, Milazzo was also trying to get down there to negate the icing. Pretty much covered the entirety of the length of the ice to try and negate that.
This one played back to the blue line. Ortega scoops it up, weaving around his own teammates. Sends that one off the stick of Milazzo. Unready for it. Friel now gets physical. Ocelots breaking out, and it's a sloppy pass, trying to avoid the diving Friel. As Ortega comes away with the puck now, he plays it forward. Carper with a nice move, weaving around the defense of Tripp. Carper tries to poke it back behind. Now it'll go to the neutral zone. Potts rifles it down there, and it ends up finding where the netting and the glass meet. So we will have ourselves a neutral zone face-off from the center dot.
Slight correction on that sliding play. It was Ortega that was diving across the ice.
Scrum ensues off the dot. Ortega to Hutchison, or mind you, Potts to Hutchison. Gets tipped around the blue line by Guibord. Another scrum building into the corner. Played back, official trying to avoid any contact with the puck. This pass into the slot, looking for Carper, but it gets kicked away by Brown. Now Zolka racing, applies the brakes, and it's sticked away. Physicality around the blue line as Zolka takes Guibord down. Now trying to create a shot opportunity, saved by Herman. Long breakaway pass to Kruger. He's got 3 defenders, and that shot goes just wide. Physicality increased here for the Bulldogs. Hutchison goes for the hit. Now another shot attempt covered up by Herman as he will wave off Josh Bose.
Great job on the other end by Kruger to even get a shot off there, and then Herman on the other end, taking it right off the chest and keeping it at his feet and then covering it up.
Tie up in the face-off and a high shot. Lost sight of it for a moment was Herman. Now playing back underneath. Back to the point, Bose dumps it down. Gray can't get there. Green is chasing as McGowan plays it to the point. Stolen away by the Bulldogs, and it will escape the offensive zone of the Ocelots. 4-0 in the shots on goal category to start this second period, and an offside called against the Ocelots as they've had a couple of those so far in this game, just playing a little bit faster than they can handle.
Yeah, they're just trying to apply as much pressure as possible, get up and down the ice as fast as possible, just getting a little over anxious, getting a little ahead of themselves.
As this face-off goes for the Ocelots, Gray will play it back. Bose can't handle it as now Tucker racing the other way. Tries to take a hack at it, but he gets battled into a scrum. Dembowski plays it to McNamara as now this one skips high off the glass, stays alive. McGowan working, pass into the slot, shot attempt, saved by Herman. Dembowski clears it out to Tucker with the A on his sweater, working against 2, and Tucker gets taken down, no arm raised. Could have easily been another penalty for the Ocelots. Going the other way now. Diving play and a great stick there from, I believe, Gray. No, that's Friel with the great defensive effort, helping out his netminder. Big physicality from McNamara as the head met the glass. Cross ice feed, Ortega to Friel. Friel will dump it down. This one gets picked up, going the other way with it is Townsend. Townsend sends a shot, blocker saved by Herman. Clark can't get it to clear the zone. Friel getting active. Clark trying to help him. Clark passes it a little bit too far, and this one will go up into the bench area.
Great job here on the breakaway from Herman, just laying out, getting his glove on the puck, trying to get it to dislodge from the toe of the stick there, and then just laid right back on top of it.
This faceoff goes in favor of the Ocelots, but nobody there to pick up the loose puck until it gets underneath the red line. Bulldogs playing ultra aggressive, almost with a full press here, trying to get some big hits as Milazzo does just that. Now going the other way is Tripp. His shot, sky high. Bulldogs able to get it to clear, stealing it away, going the other way. The captain, Sean Potts, and he gets pressured by Tripp on the back end. Potts steals it right back. He'll dump it underneath. Carper racing after it. He'll be the first one there in the corner. He's got Hutchison on the point, but he'll send it in front himself. Guibord wasn't ready for the rebound. Guibord back to the point. It's Potts. He'll hesitate, skate in, his shot into the body and covered up. Some extracurriculars after the play and a cross check into the face of Guibord. No, that's Carper that caught it, and it's Tripp with a lot of extracurriculars after the play. Ready to explore your Adrian future? Scholarship Day lets admitted students tour campus, meet faculty, and earn a renewable scholarship. Register now at adrian.edu/admissions/visit-campus/scholarship-day. As the tensions have more than mounted, they have boiled over in the matter of 5 minutes and 16 seconds. As it looks like Tripp might not be playing much in this game after all. Somebody will have to serve a 2. As the score clock down on our left is indicating that Eichner got called for a 2-minute.
That's for Carper for Adrian.
Or yeah, mind you, that is Carper for Adrian, despite the fact that Carper was the one getting cross-checked in the face. And the door for the Bulldogs has not opened yet. So serving for the Ocelots will be Cal Caddy. And I haven't seen the Bulldogs door open yet. That is a 5-minute that Caddy will have to serve.
Carper just went to the locker room.
So Carper is going to the locker room, I believe, to get looked at due to that cross-check coming high into the head and neck area. Official Jonesy trying to give word. I believe they're going to say Carper high sticking, so somebody else will have to serve due to him being in the locker room right now, and it looks like serving it will be number 22 for the Bulldogs. That's Luke Picorni. First time we've called the freshman's name today, and I bet that's not how he wanted to have his name called here in the AIA.
Carper is back in the bench area now.
It'll be interesting to see if the officials indicate he needs to serve this since he's back, or if they're just going to let it be served by the freshman. And Carper's sitting on the bench boards right now. There's already 4 on the ice. Carper got waved back into the bench area as Friel will sit down as well. It's going to be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes, and then the Bulldogs will be on a 3-minute power play. A lot of confusion there, but the Bulldogs' aggression has been much higher here in this second period of play. This one's stolen away after the slot feed. Cook couldn't handle it. Gets sent back down underneath. Herman will check it up for Clark, who plays it back behind. Artega, cross ice feed to Clark. The A to the C, and Clark gets buried by the hit and then tripped after the play. No whistle. It's played into the slot. McNamara's shot goes high. The officials have to get this under control, or things might hit their absolute limit as Cook with the spin shot can't get it. But he'll come back away with it. Clark steals it off the stick of Cook, goes for the pass, couldn't handle it. Racing the other way. McNamara getting physical, putting Evans into the boards. So Tripp is officially done for the game. He got the 5-minute major for cross-checking due to it going to the face, and he got the game misconduct. He'll likely be in street clothes here before too long. Carper got called for cross-checking, a 2-minute cross-check. Potts will scoop it up. They'll skate backward as the Bulldogs getting a little sloppy with their passing. Desmadrill goes back to Potts. He plays it from behind. He's got Tucker and Desmadrill, as Desmadrill looking to cherry pick a little bit. Gets left behind. Bulldogs might be trying to kill off the 4-on-4 and get the man advantage. Desmadrill racing ahead, goes for the dump and chase. Tucker will be the first one there. Slaps it back into the slot. as a sloppy pass from the Ocelots has Potts dumping it once again. No change for the Bulldogs, just chasing it. Gray can't handle it. Going the other way is McGowan. He's got Potts in front of him. Potts pitchforks the puck into the boards. Desmadrill gets busy. 2 players down. It's 3-on-4. Tucker makes a pass into the slot, and it's sticked away. Gray with a big physical hit. Desmadrill picks up the loose puck. Hissong has taken the ice for the Bulldogs. As they enter the power play, Hissong flips it. Desmadrill picks up the loose puck. His shot, and a great stick work there by Dumont. Ocelots have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to kill off here. They won't clear it. This shot will score. It's a shorthanded goal from Dustin Freder.
A little bit of a rerun from the penalty shot. This time Freder getting the better of Herman, right over his shoulder. Not a whole lot Herman could do there other than throw the shoulder at it, try and knock it down.
And it's been all special teams for the Ocelots. That is their first goal, not on the power play, but they got it on the shorthanded. Dombrowski picks it up underneath. Plays it forward. Cook has it stolen off his stick, and now it's cleared down the ice. Herman will come out for it. Freder was applying pressure. It's played off the boards. Clark gets it to Cook. His shot blocked. Cook stepped on the puck and lost his footing. This one gets cleared past the hand of Dombrowski, and even if we were full strength, that wouldn't be icing, as it was right on net. This one off the boards. Dombrowski back to Clark, now over to McNamara. Clark takes a tumble. Dombrowski, backhand pass to Clark. Clark plays with patience. Minute 16 left to work in the power play. Bulldogs need to attack soon. Arteaga weaves through 2. It's picked up back to Arteaga. Over to the blue line now. Dombrowski will race ahead. Backhanded pass. McNamara makes one miss. McNamara on the dot. His shot will score! Braden McNamara with his 10th goal on the season.
Great job by McNamara getting to the point. Hit right in the corner, right over Nolan Brown's shoulder. Great placement there by English.
As it was a 5-minute major, so Bulldogs will stay in the 5-on-4. Happens to the best of us. As the pass forward, Desmadrill racing ahead, can't handle it. Hissong tries to block it with the body. It will barely skim off the scoreboard in the center of the ice, and it will be an offensive zone draw by the Bulldogs. We've seen a lot of penalties called, but we've also seen some missed here throughout this 5-minute major. Not trying to send an extra player to the box as the officials, as Hissong gets it, skates forward, his shot, it's still loose in the slot, battling for possession, not covered up yet, and now Brown gets on top of it.
Lots of bodies in front of the net, lots of commotion going on there. Great job by Brown staying focused and covering that puck up.
30 seconds remain. If the Bulldogs can grab another, this game is right back in hand. It's played into the corner. Physical hit. And arm immediately raised for slashing. As Tucker gets chirped a little bit. Tucker, 2 minutes for slashing, So it'll lead to another power play for the Ocelots here in about 24 seconds. And if you're Herman, you are not happy about what you're seeing out of your squad so far.
No, you're constantly down a man, unable to pick up everybody at once, and therefore Herman has to be that extra man to pick up the slack there.
It'll be Zolka on the face-off against Carper. Good to see Carper back on the ice. Gray with a long outlet pass to Cook. Cook couldn't beat it, and Cook gets tripped down. Eichner there. Official word, Tucker, 4 slashing. 13 seconds remain in the 4-on-4. Pass couldn't be handled on the blue line, and some physicality from Cook. After the fact, Zolka picks up the loose puck. It's sticked away by Herman. Some more physicality, and another player going to the box for the Bulldogs. It's getting to the point where it seems like the officials are looking for anything in the yellow sweater doing something wrong. I haven't really been checking on those blue sweaters as much.
Yeah, Bulldogs just can't catch a break. Anything and everything that could go wrong for them is.
It's 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 36 seconds. It's played over, unable to handle it. Ocelots have been a lot more sloppy in this second period. This a pass back door gets away. If you're the Bulldogs, you need to clear this as soon as possible. Official word is interference on the call. This gets passed down to the dot. McGowan's shot goes just behind. Caught the side of the net and nothing else. Now it's West. He takes the one-timer and it trickles in. Gets Tucker out of the box.
There's not a whole lot else that Herm could do. Got his arm there just right off the bottom of Herm's forearm. Just shot right down off of it.
Desmond Drill plays it back. Gets left alone. Now racing ahead is Hall. He dumps it off. As they're battling, here is the Bulldogs. 49 seconds left in 5-on-4. And a sloppy pass will kill off a little bit more time. Ocelots might have one rush left. O'Bricky applying pressure, and now he will just get off the ice. As Des Madrill re-enters. It's a long outlet pass. Hutchison losing his footing as they go into the corner. It's picked up by Clark, who will saucer this one down to chew out pretty much the remainder of this penalty. Is Sean Potts with some physical play, trying to get the crowd back into it. But McGowan scoops up the loose puck. McGowan's shot, glove saved by Herman. It's back to 5-on-5, and we'll see how long it lasts this time.
Yeah, Bulldogs, what we talked about in between periods was limited the penalties. So far, they have not done that. They have equaled out to what they had in the first. And it's still coming back to bite them yet again.
Broken stick as his song goes for the cross-ice feed. Cook couldn't get there in time. Now a dropped stick on the ice from a bench player. Des Madrill tries the forecheck. Herm will poke it. Herm getting his stick active. His song picks up the puck, tries to make a move into the corner. Gets bodied into the boards as it's played back, shot from the point. And a breakaway opportunity. Bulldogs will put that one to rest. Zolka backhands one back into the corner. His song scoops it up. He'll play it back behind. It's picked up by Green. Green passes forward. Now a cross-ice feed. Friel. He'll send one off the arm there of Bose. That one gets between the legs, but touched nonetheless by Kozar. No, they'll say it was icing. Maybe the first whistle to go in favor of the Bulldogs here in quite some time.
And one that the Bulldogs definitely needed. A little bit of a reset here, get them in the O-zone, try and get something to go off of here.
And they will have the face-off to the glove side of Brown. Face-off goes in favor of the Ocelots. Dembowski getting physical up the ice. Racing forward is Bose. Dump off pass to the right. Dembowski gets physical as they go into the corner for a little scrum. It's broke out by Bose. It's passed back to the board area. It's returned to Bose. His shot bounces into the behind the red line. Arteaga gets physical. D-to-D pass. Now another shot. Herm kicks it away from the rebound man. Bulldogs able to get it out of the zone. McNamara weaving around one on the dot. McNamara gets put into the boards as Dembowski can't handle it. McNamara now gets put on the ice. Fans want a call. No arm raised. Zolka breaking out. It's 3-on-3. Zolka's shot blocked up by Herman. Hutchison has his stick ripped out of his hand. Still no arm raised. Stolen away. And a 2-on-2 chance broken up. Stick gets into the crease of Brown. Another big hit. And finally an arm will raise from the officiating crew. And it will be 28. Josh Dumont going to the box. It becomes a player safety thing after a while, and these officials, letting them play is one thing, but when it's consistently over and over again, extracurriculars, and you're not blowing the whistle, it starts to make you wonder a little bit. Clark on the face-off dot. Clark will play it back to the point. Arteaga has it. He's got Carper to his left. Arteaga will just send it. It's off the shoulder of Brown. Carper traps it into the boards. So Dumont gets called for holding. Cook spinning around as Cook takes a little tumble and the puck gets played back towards Herman. Picked up by Clark. Cross ice feed. Arteaga tries to dump it in, but it gets deflected. Carper will race back for it. 1:15 remain in the power play. Soft pass to McNamara. McNamara weaving. Has his stick held up a little bit. And the Bulldogs are going to go back to the box. As soon as the arm raised, the player sprung up off the ice like nothing happened, because I don't think anything did. Don't miss Chase Matthew live at Adrian College on Saturday, March 21st at 7 p.m. for our spring concert. It's free for all Adrian College students, and tickets are available now at adriancollege.hometownticketing.com. That's March 21st. Chase Matthew at Adrian College. We're holding it down. Once again, that is adriancollege.hometownticketing.com. The link is on your screen. This one gets stolen away. Now picked up, saved by Herman. I believe you were saying that you've seen the toe hit his chin, but at the end of the day, even if the toe catches his chin, if another player grabs your stick and forces it into his own face, I don't think a penalty should be called for that. Especially when you've been letting them play for the most part all game. West dumps it underneath. Gray can't handle it. This one gets deflected, finds the plexi. Potts gets cut off, and he will send it down. It's 4-on-4, so that will be icing.
Bulldogs got a little bit of a hill to climb here, especially late and with how things have been going. Going to be a struggle, but they got to stay out of the penalty box.
4-on-4 hockey. Puck gets dropped. It's picked up, shot into the netting once again. So Bulldogs will make a change as they prepare to be playing the penalty kill. O'Bricky can't handle the face-off. The shot goes wide. Dembowski gets over there. Good stick work. It's played back and forth. Racing ahead, pass across. Now returned, deflected, still loose, and the puck never got covered, but whistle will sound nonetheless as Herman got ran into and somebody stepping on his stick.
The stick went through the blade of the skate.
So 5-on-4 now. Gets dropped, Friel with the backhand over into the corner. Now this shot will be saved by Herman as West sent a looper in front. 41 seconds remain in the power play. O'Bricky and West on the dot. O'Bricky wins it. Bulldogs unsuccessful on the clear attempt. Now West on the point. Plays it to Eichner. Eichner's shot goes into the glass, wraps around, picked up on the point, played over to West, tried to feed it back door. Eichner will recover the loose puck, return to West, back to Eichner, diving in, his shot saved by Herman. This pass right in front, great stick work by Arteaga, as now McNamara will race ahead. Dembowski flips it to McNamara. McNamara racing. Plays it underneath. Hutchison tries to play it back. No one home to receive it. Hutchison with the forecheck. It's the cross-ice feed to Zolka. Now back to Zolka in the slot. Saved by Herman and poked in. No! They'll say the whistle sounded, and it was extracurriculars after the play that's going to lead to a scrum and a very high cross-check late hit into the face there of, I believe, Basil Cook. I've already said that the officials need to get things under control. They decided that it didn't need to be handled, and now we have a player down on the ice due to all the extracurriculars. We will step aside momentarily. Basil Cook skates off under his own power, thankfully, but he will leave the bench area to get further checked on, as this is starting to become less of a hockey game and more of a boxing match between these two teams. Bulldogs will have to serve despite the... It has been a consistent theme throughout this game that even when the Bulldogs are taking the brunt of the hit, the officials are penalizing both teams. And there has been multiple cross-checks to the head that have not been called. The two that have been called, we'll see if this gets the proper diagnostic, as it should be a 5-minute major for the Ocelots due to it being a cross-check to the head or neck area. With how things have been going lately, I'm not sure if it'll get that proper. It looks like they're going to send Picorni back to the bench, and we're going to play 5-on-4, but no indication at what the penalty length is yet. I see Jonesy down on the other end signaling for a 5. We'll see if that's what the official signal is, and there is the 5-minute major up on the clock. And it goes against Andrew Evans. Not the first time we've said his name today in terms of that. An odd bounce. McGowan one-on-one with Herman, and Herman makes the save. It's passed up. Tucker makes a move into the corner. Hissong gets physical underneath the red line. Hissong picks up the loose puck, has it sticked away for a moment. Bouncing around, Gray tries to flip it down. Now the Ocelots with another breakout shorthanded. McGowan passes, and it's sticked by Gray. Herman got in there with a little poke check on Hall.
Great job by Herman on this breakaway. Quite literally took the phrase "use your head" and took it right off the center of the face mask.
Clark wins the face-off. It's played over. Carper racing down. He was the victim to the dirty hit earlier in the game. Now Friel trying to cut off Janis. It's played back to Clark. Hands it off. Artega looks for Friel. Friel wasn't ready for it. And the puck gets picked up and held for quite some time before finally getting dropped. Now Clark racing ahead. Tries to fan through and gets cut off. Races around Friel. He takes a shot. It gets deflected in front as the horn will sound and the second period comes to a close. It's the Ocelots up 5-1. They've had 2 5-minute majors called on them, both for cross-checking into the face area. And both equal out to game misconducts. As we've said multiple times that this game has been getting under, or mind you, this game has been getting to its boiling point, and it's just been going with no stop. It's been unfortunate, but so there were multiple penalties during that play. It equaled out to a 5-on-4 due to the major, but Cook had to serve a 2. Just didn't have to serve because of everything canceling each other out and Cook being in the getting checked up medically. But just a second period of not really hockey, more of a boxing match on the ice, and the officials not really wanting to blow the whistle for very long periods of time throughout that second period. Clift, what do the Bulldogs have to do to get back into this game?
They just got to get one goal at a time, chip away, play good defense, and stay out of the penalty box. We've got to limit that. They've been struggling a lot with that, getting penalized a lot, having to play 5-on-4, 4-on-3, 5-on-3, being down guys, and that's not going to help them out in the long run, especially with how good the Ocelots are with their special teams. And the Bulldogs are struggling to stop that.
Ocelots have still yet to score a goal 5-on-5 throughout this game, as they've scored 1 shorthanded and 4 power play goals against Herman. 13:30 remain in the break. The ice will get cleaned as we get ready for the third period of action. It's Dakota Clift and myself, Sean Whitmer, on the call as we get ready for the closeout of this game. Don't go anywhere. You are watching ACHA Division II hockey action on ACTV.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevy is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1:15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
5-1 the score in favor of the Schoolcraft College Ocelots as we prepare for the third period of play. Herman has seen 49 shots and made 44 saves so far. And every goal in the game has come during special teams. Bulldogs scored during their first time having a 5-minute major, and there is a second 5-minute major that is winding down to start this third period. Still 3:25 remains. If the Bulldogs can grab 2 goals during this one, they will put themselves in a much better position. 1 minute on the clock. Clift, what are you thinking coming into this third period?
Bulldogs have to come out early, get an early strike on Nolan Brown, get a goal. That way they can get reset and then repeat process, just chip away. If they can do that, they can start calling back into this, have it closer going into the crunch time. Therefore, that makes it a lot easier for them to come back and possibly send this game to OT.
It's going to be Clark, McNamara, Carper, Friel, and Ortega, the 5 on the ice for the Bulldogs. Face off won by Clark. D-to-D pass over to Friel. Back to Ortega. Ortega can't keep it on his stick for long, and it gets cleared the other way. Herm handles it behind his cage and leaves it behind for Carper. Carper makes a move. He plays it off the boards. No one home to receive the pass. Herman will play it back behind to Ortega. Pass up to Carper, gets stick lifted. Ortega now, racing ahead. He gets put into the boards. Sent back down. Herman plays it behind his cage. McNamara scoops it. Plays with patience. Gets it over. Desmadrill now racing ahead. Desmadrill's shot flutters over the bar. Gray keeps it in the offensive zone. Back to Potts. Return to Gray. Now over the shot. Finds the boards. Ocelots race ahead. Despite being down a player, Hall and the pass. Another great save by Herman. Backhanded feed. Carper plays it behind to reset. Minute and 50 remain now in the power play for the Bulldogs. They scored with about 30 seconds left in their earlier power play against the 5-minute major. Picking up the puck and going is Dumont. Dumont takes a shot from a sharp angle, catches the outside of the net. A wraparound look, has nothing there. Hissong picks up the loose puck. He'll play it behind for Potts. Potts passes it up. Gets touched at the blue line, and the Bulldogs go to make a change. Gray traps it into the boards. Hissong with a diving effort. Just barely able to keep it in. Now Clark skating around with it. He'll dump it off. Gets trapped on the blue line. Now Potts on the point. Sends one in. It's kicked away. Gray with the second chance, and it's up into the protective netting.
Bulldogs trying to get something going early. Couple of good looks there. Just couldn't get anything to fall.
Cook will officially come out of the box now. Of course, if you missed it, a Herman save led to a shot after the fact, after he had covered it up and a whistle sounded. Cook protected his netminder and then got cross-checked into the face area. Good to see him back and playing in this contest. 40 seconds remain here in the power play. There's been 2 cross-checks of that matter. Both have led to game misconducts, and both players got thrown off the ice for doing such. Those players were Andrew Evans, number 11, as well as Logan Tripp, our player to watch. Got removed during the second period. Arteaga picks up the puck on the blue line, sends it down. Clark scoops it. Clark to Cook. Cook shot just wide. It's loose behind the cage. Cook tries to pick it up. Gets trapped. Picked up by Carper. Carper plays it forward. Shot broken up. Arteaga can't do anything with it. It's cleared down, and the power play will run out. Carper plays it to McNamara, who taps it down into the offensive zone of the Bulldogs. Stolen away by Gray, takes an immediate shot, and it goes wide of the cage. Gray with the steal, dumps it behind for Potts. Potts' pass is blocked by the shin pad there. Good effort by Freder. Shot inside McGowan, and it's saved by Herman. 5-on-5, Herman has been stellar all game. We just haven't seen as much 5-on-5 action here today, as West will poke this one under the red line, get it back from his teammate, pass into the slot, no one home. Milazzo, the freshman who started this contest, and he gets cut off around the blue line. Now Dembowski tries to cut it off. It's hacked at out of the air. The shot takes off the stick or skate of Friel, mind you. Now Green battling for possession. Back at the blue line. Kicked away by Herman. Milazzo trying to play for possession. It'll hit the protective netting, and we will have a neutral zone draw.
Bulldogs have to capitalize early here. Down 4, 15 minutes left, especially with how much they've struggled getting the puck in the offensive zone and then capitalizing when they do. So definitely something that they want to do is attack early.
This puck saucered forward. Bulldogs able to keep it in the offensive zone. Brown shuts down the opening in the net. Clark getting stick lifted, now tackled into the boards once again. Pass over to Friel. Friel's pass back into the corner. O'Bricky can't do anything with it. O'Bricky gets tangled up. These things seem to be cooling off. This pass into the slot. Unable to handle it. Clark lofts one into the neutral zone. Friel dumps it as the Bulldogs go for a change. First time on the ice that we've seen number 22, Luke Picorni. He'll come off. This one back behind the cage. Carper picks it up into the corner, tries to play it back to his teammate underneath the red line. As the puck's loose in the neutral zone. Good defensive effort there from Arteaga. He'll pick it up. Arteaga plays it off the glass. Weeboard fighting for possession. Harper misses on the back check. Applying pressure is Kruger. This one skips through the legs and untouched, but on net, so no icing. Can't handle it. Desmadrill passes right in front. Cook has it stolen off his stick. 13 minutes remain in the game. Bulldogs still trail by 4. McGowan pass cross ice and a broken twig on the one-time attempt. Desmadrill plays it into the boards. He tries to pitchfork it out of the scrum. And a big hit by Desmadrill. Keeps getting lost in his skates. Now Potts will play it off the glass. It wraps all the way through. A little contact there into the far side boards. Long stint with no whistles here, and we will have one now with icing.
Gives the Bulldogs a little bit of a chance here. Getting put down in the offensive zone. Might have a chance to get something going. If they can, might flip the momentum around in this game and possibly do a comeback for the Bulldogs.
It'll be Dembowski on the faceoff with Tucker and McNamara as the forwards for the Bulldogs. Puck gets played into the boards. Now saucered, cross ice. Green using the stick. Puck gets played back, picked up by Zolka. Battling off, McGowan can't handle it either. Tucker pokes it into a tough area for the Ocelots as it's now stolen away by Dembowski. Dembowski racing the other way. Takes a long shot that gets covered up by Brown.
Bulldogs are kind of in do-or-die mode right now, trying to get anything they can to go. Taking shots that you probably normally wouldn't see, just trying to get something to fall to try and get some momentum going.
Sloppy puck drop there as goes in favor of the Ocelots. Battling in a scrum in the corner. They'll finally get out of there as Friel gets tangled up. Green first one back, plays it off the boards. Harper can't reach for it. Good defensive stick by Dembowski with some physicality in open ice. Friel will play this high off the boards and it will hit off the bench area, so they will call it out of play and we will have ourselves a face-off once again. This time it will be an offensive zone draw for the Ocelots. Face-off draw goes in favor of the Ocelots. Skating around with it. This shot saved by Herman. It's picked up by Hutchison. Hutchison plays it off the glass, and it is out of play once again. It will be another offensive zone draw for the Ocelots.
A little bit of a side note. Right now the Bulldogs have 3, either a captain or co-captains on right now, trying to have their leaders out there, trying to get something to go, and then have everybody else follow up behind.
Hutchison tries to play it off the glass. It's taken down, kept on the blue line, dumped in by Eichner. Ortega trying to battle for possession. Clark gets it out of the zone, and it will be icing. As the Bulldogs trying to build a last-ditched effort. Face-off won by O'Bricky. Ortega trying to poke it up ice. It finally gets out of the offensive zone, but dumped right back in. Herman will come out of his crease, and he leaves it for Hutchison. Hutchison tries to make a move, but gets trapped into the boards. Hutchison pokes it away. He races forward. His pass is stolen. This one goes off the boards. Hutchison, first one there once again. He'll play it back. It's picked up by the freshman Milazzo. He gets hit. Some physicality over there on the bench, in front of the bench of the Bulldogs. It's a cross-ice feed. A long pass. Kruger will be there for it, but it goes between his skates and he can't handle it. Big physicality, has a Bulldog flying as Potts will pass it, and some more physicality from Gray as McGowan was trying to get a handle on the puck. Carper looks like he's going to be going to the box once again. And it will be for tripping. I'd like to remind you that after this, we will have a Women's Division II ACHA matchup as they will take on Lawrence Tech University, and now a timeout called by the Ocelots, despite being up 5-1 and now getting another power play opportunity. Just a reminder, ACTV broadcasts are fully student ran. Of course, we have Dakota Clifton, myself, Sean Whitmer. We also have Owen Barber directing things here today, and Audrey Evans on the game cam. That puck drop is scheduled for the next game at 5 o'clock, or 4 o'clock, mind you. However, if this game runs a little bit long due to things getting drawn out and all the extracurriculars and stuff, then they might adjust puck drop slightly. It'll be 5-on-4 once again for the Ocelots. Goes into the boards. Gray can't handle it. Eichner feeds it over. Now it's passed back to West. West feeds it over to McGowan. His shot saved for the moment. Saved once again by Herman. Herman sprawls out and rotates back. O'Bricky gets stuck in the boards, creating a scrum. Ocelot's not trying to dig in there. West is able to handle it for a moment. Gray gets physical defensively. Now this pass to McGowan, taken off the legs of Dembowski. Passed over to Eichner. Back up top for West. Returns it to Eichner. Little ping pong here as Herman makes another good save. Potts comes away with it and will clear it down the ice. 57 seconds remain in the power play. As the Ocelots taking their time now. Starting the breakout and dumping it down is Owen Hall. Battling for possession. This one blocked. Now Friel. As the far side clock got turned off for a moment. Center ice clock still rolling. Another good save by Herman. Racing around, and this shot blocked by Guiborg. Carper with a breakaway opportunity. Carper picks it up. Carper shoots, and it's off the iron. He tried to go wide side and couldn't. It's off the board. Friel will pick it up, wraps it all the way around. It's Friel. Flips it forward, looking for Picorni. Couldn't handle it. Now Zolka. Pass into the slot. Gets stolen away. Cook taps it up ice. Picorni. His shot into the body and saved by Brown.
Just great timing there. Carper got out of the box. Puck was deflected. Carper with the breakaway, and then just got saved by the goalie's best friend right off the post.
Bulldogs haven't been able to catch a break all game, as that was maybe their best look of the game, and they couldn't capitalize. This one gets dumped into the corner. Hutchison gets it to Cook. Cook racing past everyone. Cook takes a shot, and it's blocked by the leg of Bose. Cook gets taken down. Hutchison, he'll take his shot. Goes back behind the cage. Pass into the slot. Cook takes a shot into the boards. Arteaga can't handle it as it gets sky high. Hutchison, spin pass. Picked up by Picorni. He'll dump it in, and the Bulldogs will make a change. Cook still applying pressure. Battling for the puck. West plays it over. Screen set by Bose. West, his pass, and McGowan offside.
Bulldogs finally getting a couple of looks, just still getting unfortunate breaks, can't get anything to fall, and just very unlucky day for the Bulldogs.
This one gets sent down, sticked away by Herman. Potts passes to Dembowski. He'll flip it off the boards, but it's kept in the offensive zone for the Ocelots. Slap shot, blockered away. It's played off the boards. Tucker racing down. Tucker tries to play it in reverse, as a couple players will take a spill. McNamara dancing around everyone. McNamara takes a hit. Dembowski pass. Clark couldn't get a clean toe on the shot, as now it's a 2-on-2, an open ice hit, and Dembowski will keep the play alive. 71 shots on goal so far for the Ocelots. Herman has made 66 saves thus far in this game, and icing is the call. He'll have a chance to make a few more. 4 minutes and 20 seconds remain in the game. Bulldogs trail 5-1. And they have yet to surpass the 20 shots on goal mark. Puck played back around the blue line. It gets dumped in. Stolen away due to the slot feed. Gray can't handle it. Dembowski racing forward. This has been the longest stint of 5-on-5 hockey we've seen all day. Puck stolen away by Clark. His pass had O'Bricky, but took an odd bounce off a player's skate. Pass goes off the boards. Green sends it into the blocker. Friel plays it off the boards once again. A lot of back and forth. Clark goes for the spin pass. And it gets its way to Green and takes an odd hop off the iron. Whistle sounds, and it looks like it'll be an offensive zone draw for the Bulldogs. 3:21 remain in the game. O'Bricky on the face-off dot against Scarlett. It's played off the board, sticked out of the offensive zone of the Bulldogs. Dumped back in by Green. O'Bricky tried to get back into an offensive area as the Bulldogs have been trailing. Puck picked up by Milazzo. Milazzo gets trapped. Clark can't pick it up either. O'Bricky with a last-ditched effort. Friel floats it down under the red line. O'Bricky will pick it up into the corner. As a scrum ensues, a sharp angle shot coming from Kruger. Now this puck breaks away from everyone. Herman makes a dangerous play out of his crease and a backdoor cut, but no, Herman builds a wall in front of the cage. Backdoor pass, another shot, and saved by Herman. Clark fighting O'Bricky with a check in open ice. As Kruger can't handle it. Zalka. He'll pass it cross ice. Bose racing forward. And a diving clear by the Bulldogs will lead to icing with 1:40 left. Bulldogs looking to get something to work with here and take a look at some things, as a timeout will be called by the Bulldogs. See if they try to do what we've seen before, where they'll make a change despite having just caused an icing. But either way, they will get a breather, and looks like the change they're making, looked like it might have been Herman for a second, but he's still standing on the ice. As we will step aside for a moment. Don't go anywhere. You're watching men's Division II hockey.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
Timeout over as minute 38 remains in the game. Harper gets the puck off the faceoff, clears it out of the zone. Saucered into the far corner, picked up by Ortega. Ortega with a breakout pass. Kruger dancing. Kruger gets pressured from behind. Nice back check there is now McGowan working through the traffic. His pass into the slot, saved. Hutchison pushed it into the corner, and Kruger with a big hit creates the breakaway chance for Carper. Carper plays it patient. His shot is blocked. 50 seconds remain in the game. Hutchison plays it back behind. Kruger will pick it up. Looks for Carper, but leaves the pass a little bit too long. And an icing called against the Ocelots. Be Desmadrill on the face-off for the Bulldogs. And Janis for the Ocelots. Picorni had his feet taken out from underneath him. Desmadrill passed it off to Picorni, who fans on the pass. He will retrieve it. As this shot flips up and over. Cook racing the other way, can't do anything with it as the final horn sounds and the Bulldogs will fall. Both games in this series. Yesterday it was a 10-2 victory. Today it ends up going 5-1 in favor of the Ocelots with all goals scored on the special teams. Bulldogs got 1 power play goal. Ocelots got 4 power play goals and 1 shorthanded goal throughout this contest.
Yeah, Bulldogs' biggest issue was penalty minutes. A lot of guys in the box couldn't stay out of it, and the Ocelots capitalized. They do great with their special teams, and it showed here today. All 5 goals coming off of it. Just Bulldogs could not stop it, didn't have an answer for it whatsoever.
As shots on goal tally at the end of it, Herman made 71 saves, with Brown making 20. Total 76-21 in the shots on goal tally. As players will shake hands, the 2 players that got kicked out of the game will not. Of course, those being Logan Tripp and Andrew Evans, who got game misconducts back in the second period. And it was a very quiet third period of play. No goals, barely any penalties. It was the longest stint of 5-on-5 hockey we've seen, and that's probably why we didn't see any goals.
Yeah, so that was the Ocelot struggle today. They couldn't get anything to go 5-on-5. Bulldogs couldn't get anything to go almost all night. Just rough night for the Bulldogs shooting. Couldn't get anything to get past Nolan Brown. Not what you want to see, especially at home.
As that'll do it for us. Final score, Ocelots 5, Bulldogs 1. For Dakota Clift and myself, Sean Whitmer, and all of us here at ACTV, we'd like to thank you for watching and remind you that there is a women's Division II matchup shortly after a break.